Hello students. So we'll start with the next numerical. So problem statement goes in this way. Find all the error constant Kp, Kv, Ka for a unity feedback system represented by an open loop transfer function given by g of s is equal to 100 by s square, s plus 2, s plus 5, and also determine the steady state error when input is r of t equal to 1 plus t plus 2t square. Solution goes in this way. So need to find Kp, Kv, Ka first and steady state errors also. So when the input of this kind particular input, so what must be the steady state error, right? So we know how to find Kp. We have the formula limit s tends to 0, g of s into h of s. Here they have mentioned unity feedback system. So therefore h of s equal to what? 1, right? So therefore Kp is equal to limit s tends to 0 g of s. Substitute the value of g of s here. Since s square term in the denominator, if I apply the limits as s tends to 0, whole results in 100 by 0 into these factors results in infinite value, right? Similarly, we have the formula to find kV also, that is given as limit s tends to 0, s into g of s. S into g of s here, if you substitute g of s value here, so this s and s square in that one term will be in the denominator will get cancelled. So therefore, one term in the denominator results in, as applied to s equal to 0, results in infinite again. So again, we need to find a Ka also, that is given as limit s tends to 0, s square into g of s. Substitute here g of s value here, this s square and this s square will get cancelled. Only term is left out by 100 by s plus 2, s plus 5. If I apply the s as 0 here, 0 here, 100 by 10, that results in what? 10. So therefore, Kp, Kv and Ka values are infinity, infinity and 10. So we know how to find steady state errors also for step, ramp and parabolic. Now see the first one. Steady state error due to step input is given as 1 divided by 1 plus Kp. So which is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus infinity. So that results in what? 0. Similarly, steady state error due to ramp input is given as 1 by kV, which is equal to 1 by infinity. That results in what? 0. Similarly, steady state error due to parabolic, which is equal to 1 by Ka. Ka value is how much? 10. 1 by 10. That results in what? 0.5. Now, they are asking you to find steady state error when this particular kind of input is given. What is that? R of t equal to 1 plus t plus 2t square. So for this particular input, what might be the steady state error? So now consider r of t equal to 1 plus t plus 2t square. So 1 means it is a step input, it is in the standard form. T means it is a ramp input, it is in the standard form. 2t square is not in the standard form of parabolic. So need to make it parabolic like t square by 2 we required. So therefore t square by 2 I'll write. So means dividing by 2 then multiply by 2. So this results in 1 plus t plus 4 t square by 2 means, so this t square by 2 is a parabolic input. For that parabolic input, we have the steady state error. So we can easily write the steady state error due to this input, right? Now its r of s is what? 1 is results in 1 by s. T will be 1 by s square. T square by 2 will be what? 1 by s cube. Here 4 is there. So therefore 4 by s cube. Now we can write steady state error due to that total applied input for this signal 1 plus t plus 2t square. So that is a sum of steady state error due to step input plus steady state error due to ramp input plus steady state error due to parabolic input. Steady state error due to step input is what here? 0. 0 into 1, right? Plus steady state error due to ramp is what here? 0. Plus steady state error due to parabolic is what? 0.4. 0.4 into 4. Why? Because 4 is here. So therefore that results in 0 plus 0 plus zero point 0.4. So total steady state error due to this particular given input is what? 0.4. This is how the solution goes, right? Okay, let's move on to the next numerical. For the system, g of s into h of s is equal to k by s square, s plus 2, s plus 3. Find the value of k to limit steady state error to 10 when input to a system is 1 plus 10t plus 40 t square by 2. See, in this numerical, they are asking you to find the value of k so that steady state error will be what? 10. So they are asking you to find k value when steady state error will be what? 10. When if you give the input as 1 plus 10t plus 40 t square by 2, right? So solution goes in this way. We know already how to find kp. So that is given as a limit s tends to 0, g of s into h of s. You substitute g of s, h of s here and apply the limit here, that results in infinity value. Similarly, kv, that is limit s tends to 0, s into g of s, h of s. If I apply the limit s tends to 0, again it will be infinite. So Ka, how to find Ka? Limit s tends to 0, s square, g of s, h of s. S square and s square will get cancelled. K by s plus 2, s plus 3 will get. So that results in k by, sorry, uh, 1 by k by, sorry, k by 6, right? So therefore, steady state error due to step input is given as 1 divided by 1 plus kp. Substitute the value of kp here. So 1 divided by 1 plus infinity, that results in what? 0. Similarly, steady state error due to ramp input is given as 1 by kV, which is equal to 1 by infinity. That results in what? 0, right? Similarly, steady state error due to parabolic input is given as 1 by Ka, which is equal to 1 by K by 6. That results in 6 by K. So again, as we saw in the previous numerical, so here they have given R of t, means given input is what? 1 plus 10t plus 40t square by 2. 1 is in standard form step input, 10t is in a ramp again, 40t square by 2 is again, it's a standard form of parabolic, right? Its Laplace transform is given as R of s, which is equal to 1 by s plus 10 by s square plus 40 by s cube. Now, they are asking you to find this k when steady state error is limited to 10. So that's what we have written here. 10 is equal to 1 into, what is the value of steady state error due to step? 0. 1 into 0 plus 10 into steady state error due to ramp is given as 0 again, plus 40 as it is. Steady state error due to parabolic is what? 6 by k. So therefore, you substitute these values, 10 is equal to 240 by k. So therefore, k will be 240 by 10. So that results in 24. Means for the given input, 1 plus 10t plus 40t square by 2, if you want to limit a steady state error to 10, so k must be having the value 24. This is the solution. Okay, move on to the next numerical. System is given by a differential equation. So that is d square y by dt square plus 4 dy by dt plus 8y is equal to 8x, right? Where y is an output variable, x is an input variable. Determine all the time domain specification for unit step input. Means you need to find omega d, omega n, tr, tp, ts and mp for this information as given. Now let us rewrite the given differential equation as this one. Laplace transform, if you apply the Laplace transform for the above equation, so we will get s square y of s plus 4 s into y of s plus 8 y of s is equal to 8 x of s, right? Collect the common terms in left hand side, y of s, so s square plus 4s plus 8, which is equal to 8x of s. So need to write output variable to the input variable ratio. The y of s is the output variable here, x of s is the input variable. Therefore, we need to write y of s by x of s, which is given as 8 by s square plus 4s plus 8. So, need to compare this one with the standard equation what we have for the second order system. Let us see. C of s by r of s, which is equal to omega n square whole divided by s square plus 2 zeta omega ns plus omega n square, right? So compare these two equations. We can write omega n square equal to what? 8. Similarly, we can write 2 zeta omega n equal to what? 4, right? So we can write omega n equal to what? 2.8 radians per second. Similarly, if you want to find zeta, 4 by 2 into 2.8, that results in zeta value is what? 0.7067, right? How to find omega d? It's an actual damping frequency, omega n under root 1 minus zeta square, which results in 2.002 radians per seconds. How to find Tp? Pi by omega d. So that results in 1.57 seconds. Then Ts, right? 4 by zeta omega n, which is equal to 4 by zeta value what? How much you got? 0.7067. So into omega n is what? 2.8. That results in 2 seconds. Similarly, we need to find rise time also. Pi minus theta by omega d, which is equal to pi minus 0.7955 whole divided by 2. That results in Tr as 1.17 seconds. Where we need to find this theta in terms of what? Radians, by substituting the value of damping ratio formula, right? Next, need to find MP also, that is peak overshoot, which is given as percentage MP is equal to e raised to minus pi zeta whole divided by under root 1 minus zeta square into 100. So that results in 4.33 percentage. So if you want to write a system response equation, so you can write y of t equal to 1 minus 1.41 e raised to minus 2t bracket 2t plus 0.7955. So by referring the standard second order response equation, we can write this one, right? So we'll stop it here. So in the next class, we'll continue with the next numericals.